Well, welcome back to another episode of the Dragon's Den Coaches Show. I am not Dylan, obviously. I'm not Dylan in a wig. We might have to put him in a wig next week. But I'm here with Coach Ricky and Aaron. Aaron, what is your title? Like, what do you do with the Dragons? I see you all the time at the games, and you're very busy. So what do you do?
So I'm the general manager by title.
Okay.
But it's a small but mighty staff. Everybody does everything.
Yeah.
I'm not super huge on titles or what it says on your business card. You just get the job done.
Yeah.
And we've got a great staff. So a lot of new people on board. Some came back from last year. Some were interns for us and now work for us. That's the natural progression, right? But a small but mighty staff puts on each game. Was there every day. It's a tremendous amount of effort, especially early on this year when we had whatever it was, 6 home games in it felt like 2 weeks, when it was just seemed like every other day there was a game. And this week's been nice because the team was on the road yesterday, and it felt like, man, we haven't been at the stadium in a while. But that all changes on Saturday. But so I'm the general manager, just kind of general managing, making sure everything.
Honestly, that was more for me. I just wanted to know what do you do there? You're obviously busy.
A little bit of everything. Yep.
So let's talk about last night. You brought home a win. So tell
We
me
did.
about it.
No, excellent win on the road. Birmingham Legion 2, so affiliate of Birmingham Legion, the USL Championship club. Really good team. Listen, they've struggled for wins and points, but in terms of what they do on the field can be really challenging in what they want to do to you. So no, we played a great game plan last night. We executed really well, and 2-0 win away from home. Ryan Holmes with 2 goals. So no, we were super happy with it. I think when you go away, it can't always be perfect,
right.
And you face different challenges. We kicked off at 6:00 last night. It was very hot. So we did struggle with that a little bit, on a very narrow turf field as well. So certain things we couldn't do, but no, really happy to get back to winning ways after the tie last week. And I think the guys showed a little bit of edge, a little bit of hunger to get back to winning ways. So no, we're really happy with it. We'll recover, today and go again. But nice to get 3 points. And again, no goals against. So I think it's at least a couple of league games in a row. I think at least 3 now without any goals against. So as long as we keep doing that, we put ourselves in a good position to win games of football.
Yeah, that's what that was something that I was thinking of. Whenever you go away, obviously the stadium and the pitch, the field's a lot different. The terrain's a little bit different. So does that affect anything?
Yeah, I think these guys are all experienced enough to have played on different fields and of different sizes and conditions, but it's just different. You're outside of your comfort zone. And Aaron mentioned we've had a lot of home games. So, these guys have got a little comfortable in terms of, we turn up at this time, we do this at this time. So, it's a little bit more unknown when you go away. But also at the same time, this is my own opinion, there's nothing better than winning away from home. You go to someone's field and you beat them, you keep them out of your net. There's something a little bit extra about that. You feel like they're extra disappointed because they're at
definitely.
home. So, no, really happy. And, we do have a few away games coming up after this weekend. So good to kind of get into a rhythm of being on the road.
Yeah, winning on the road.
It's nice.
So, this coming up Saturday, last Saturday, this past Saturday was the Circle City Scratchers.
Right.
And that name, how did we come up with that name?
So it's a great story. Speaking of the staff and kind of everybody does everything, there were 2 things happening at the same time. We were meeting with Wiregrass Pets starting in February, March of last year, and they hadn't even, they put a shovel in the ground, but their facility wasn't built yet. And the way to my heart is puppies and kids.
Yeah.
I'm in. How can we help? And so we started meeting with them and trying to figure out a fundraiser. And my baseball background, we always did a bark in the park where you'd bring your dogs to the game. And so we just started brainstorming there and what could we do. And while we were meeting with them, we did an April Fool's joke.
I remember that.
That we were going to change our name to the Circle City Scratchers, and Mackie on our team came up with a really cool design, and we played it out. And looking at the comments, it was about 50-50. Some people got it. They look at the calendar and okay, we got it. But the other half was like, this is crazy. When can we start buying merch and all these things? And the two meetings just kind of came together. It's like, well, why don't we do this?
Right.
Why don't we actually become the Circle City Scratchers for one night, and also make it a benefit for Wiregrass Pets, because obviously it's a kitten on the logo, and it was kismet. It just came all together, and we did the jerseys, and we sold merch, and we did a food drive and supply drive, and again, they weren't even open last year, and we supplied them so much. Our fans supplied them with so much food and supplies that it really got them started. And then, they're like, when are we going to do this again? And we're like, let's go. So did it again. And again, last Saturday night, we asked, and our fans deliver, as they always do.
Yeah.
And they brought what seemed to be maybe even more food and supplies than they did last year. The jersey, we auctioned off jerseys last year. We auctioned them off again this year. Even more money raised through the jersey auction.
Awesome.
It was just an incredible, and I think every jersey was in three figures, I think.
Right.
Just an unbelievable amount of jerseys
No
and money raised through those. We will start distributing them if you're local and you want a jersey. We'll start getting those out to you on Saturday. At the game on Saturday at Rip Hewes. So it was a really cool come together, two ideas merging for a great cause. And again, we have the best fans in the country. They came through huge and did it again this year. And then we're going to ask them again on Saturday, another great cause. Again, kids and puppies.
Yeah.
This Saturday is the All-In Credit Union School Supply Drive, where we ask our fans to bring school supplies for kids that can't buy pencils or glue sticks or paper or folders, helping out not only kids, but the school districts, plural, themselves. All In is a great partner of ours and truly cares about this community. And this is our partnership with them. And if you bring anything, if you follow us on social, either Instagram or our Facebook, we have a whole list of what they're. I was
going to ask, is there a list?
There is. It's kind of like a top 10 most needed items. You'll find that on our socials. If you bring any item, just like last weekend, you bring any item, you get a free ticket to the game. You bring a pack of pencils, free ticket. You bring 500 packs of pencils, free ticket to the game. Come on, anything you bring.
So you can't get 500 free tickets to the game.
If you bring 500 people and you bring 500 packs of pencils,
they'll all get in.
Yes. But yeah, so a great event for All-In Credit Union, great event for our community again. So please give what you can, bring what you can, and help the kids of this area and the schools of this area be able to have school supplies. When I've got two kids myself, school doesn't seem that far away, but it's right around the corner.
It doesn't. Gosh, I mean, we're already like 3 weeks into the summer, and we only have just a
very short time.
Left.
That's right. So I know school's not on a lot of people's minds, but please give what you can on Saturday. All In, again, great partner of ours. They'll be out there collecting everything, and everything you bring, a free ticket is attached. So come on out and see us on Saturday against East Atlanta. And a team we've played already. So this is.
Have we played them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we played them early on. We had a positive result. Be an interesting game. They're a good team again. Likes to keep the ball, wants to dominate the ball, wants to score a lot of goals, and they do that. They do leave some spaces to be attacked as well. So it'll be a fun game. And I'm sure. Listen, we beat them there, and we talked about how fun that is to win away. So I'm sure they'll want to come here and do the same against us. So. Guys are really focused. We talked about this week being just really important for us in the grand scheme of things to win 2 games. We've done, 1 out of the 2. So the focus switches to Saturday and finishing off this little week and, taking a couple days ahead of Columbus. So guys are focused. East Atlanta will bring different challenges to Legion too. But again, the comfortability of being at home, a big crowd again, the guys love it and they feel the support. So, no, we're really excited. And, back to last weekend against Salesian with that game, we saw some guys that needed minutes that for whatever reason haven't got them yet. Injury, bad luck, whatever that looks like, maybe my fault. But, performed really well, and had some adversity early on in the game going down 2-1, which we don't see very often. But we're able to battle back and get a really positive result on a great night. So it's been a really good week so far. And hopefully, Saturday to Saturday with Legion midweek, we can have a really good 7 days.
That sounds so exciting. All of it. I can't wait. I mean, I didn't get to go to the game this past weekend because I had prior engagements, but my daddy is coming over from Georgia to spend the night with us and go to his first Dragons game.
Awesome.
So very exciting. But yes, so everyone bring your school supplies. Where can someone go to see that list again?
Follow us on Facebook at Dothan United Soccer, Instagram, our website. All the stories will be there. All the lists will be there for what All In Credit Union specifically is looking for. We're not going to turn away anything if it's not on the list. Certainly, just bring anything you can. Everything will be accepted, and everything will be turned in for a free ticket to the match. So please, again, just bring what you can. I know it's tough right now, but just bring what you can. We appreciate it. The school districts appreciate it. The students will appreciate it. The parents will appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So please, just like you always do, our fans, we never, ever, ever take our fans for granted. They're fantastic. They do everything we ask them to do and more. So please, once again, come through for us with the school supply drive on Saturday against East Atlanta. Kickoff at 7, gates open at 6. It will be a fireworks show after the game. So it's been a while. It's been since opening night. So big fireworks show after the match as well. So stick around. The guys all sign autographs for what seems like 2 hours after the game.
We missed a couple of them the last time, so maybe we'll get them this time.
There you go. So yeah, it's a really big night. Great Saturday night, fireworks show, school supply drive, and also a big league game.
Yeah.
We're pretty solid. I know, Coach. It's a little early to start looking at standings and things, but it's nice to see your name at the top, no matter what point in the season it is. So a big league match. Like Ricky said, East Atlanta's going to want to have a little revenge. We took it to them at their place a few weeks ago, and they're going to come in here wanting to do the same to us. So we're going to need that fan support as well, and we're looking forward to a great match on Saturday night.
Yeah, and I was going to say, and I've heard you say this before. Even if you don't know anything about soccer,
right.
The games are still so much fun. It's just a lot of fun. The energy is electric. It's so much. It's just a lot of fun being there in the stadium and watching the players. And, I think Jake and I were saying earlier, we like how the players converse on the field. That's one of my favorite parts.
They talk a lot, don't they?
It gets a little heated, I guess is the best, but heated in more of like a coaching on the field kind of thing. I don't know the best way to explain that, but yes, everyone come out to the games. You said that gates open at 6.
Gates open at 6.
7.
Kickoff at 7.
And bring your school supplies for a free ticket.
Yes.
All right. I have to ask this really quick, per Jake. So the World Cup that's coming up
Today.
It is today. Oh my gosh. It's Thursday today.
Coming up pretty quick, yeah. 3 o'clock, I think, right? 3 o'clock's the first game.
Quicker than I thought. Who's going to win?
In my heart, England. In my head, I'm going to go France.
Why?
So talented, so deep, so athletic, so good at soccer. No real weak point, I think. You look at other countries and they've got areas that you're like, okay, I'm not sure about that. But France, so deep, so talented, have been in the previous final, lost to Argentina. So I think they'll be hungry to get over the line. But hopefully England get it done.
Why England in your heart?
I'm English. So yeah, that's a simple one. So
obviously.
Yeah, I get in trouble if I said anything else.
That's right. Okay, well, we just wanted to know. Well, thank you for your input.
Hopefully the US do well too.
Well, yeah. We live here.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right. Well, thank y'all again for coming by.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.